All they said was in the back bar. Trying to find that, Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delia? Delilah? I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Mr. Delilah. Weird name for a man. I swear he was down here. He might be, it might not be there. He might be downstairs in the old safe house. Safe house. Play GAFFC. They spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend into the bowels of the Union. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Algernon over here is one of my favourite characters. And that's her old hand. Make it quick, I need to operate. Look like you could use a hand. Bad joke right now. This young lady and I have work to do. Want something badass? Got one of laser inside? You'll take what I give you, lady. And let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. Nighty night. The way it fades to black, it sometimes looks like... Coyote looks both better and worse than last you saw her. All of the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear that she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing. 1 second. My dad's sawing something outside. Random. I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Mrs. Kubota and I have me working this off for the rest of my life. She notices your expression. You look like you've got something on your mind. I have questions. About Sam. What about him? He's dead. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. I hear you liked him. I did. You made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Me too. It was a pretty average night, regular crowd. As I remember, Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Yeah, he's a real charmer too. I like gingers. Random. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back, but good. Tossing back, but good. Eventually, he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking, and who knows what Miss Kubota wanted him inject. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honours. Jake dragged him out the back, the alley, and that's the last time I saw him. So he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? Standard Sam Drake about how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. Pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he really had enemies, at least none that I'm fully aware of. Where'd he live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash on one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was he drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam was the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything, booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. He was sick? Dying, you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could tell just by looking at him. He was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, came back, looked good even. Did you say how he got better? Said his mum helped him out. Never said how, though. Now I need you two doing something for me. What do you need? I need to go talk to Mr. Delio for me about the Royal Run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe we can take another run. We did get the gems, though. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets and pillows, you find an odd photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image on the photo. The picture of the blonde boy and girl about the age of 14 sitting on a dock at the edge of the lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Look at the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hands are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, September 2040. No, summer 2040, what am I on about? I'll take that photo. And I believe this is our locker. Yep. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in the slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as a dock wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? What cyberware do we have? Dermal plating is under plastic bone lacing. Very hard plastic to cover your bones. I'm probably going to get some of this. So now we've got robot eyes. And we're going to talk to one of my favourite characters, Algernon. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding this particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles otherworldly wares. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let's see what he's got. Some of these are very useful if you can get hold of them. For example, fog that can prevent everyone from getting pretty much stops anyone from getting a decent hit on you. Eric. Let's see what he's got, see if he's got any better armor. We've got some free armor stuff. Nothing I really want though. Here's our TV Gruberman. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in his picture perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious to ruin the lines of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful. When he talks most executively in his numbers, calibers, ranges, and rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course price. Bunker Buster Gruberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster, and I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're on the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I am your man. Not right now. And we've got David Fry III. Every inch of this tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million of other things and stuff. I say you skipped through that. I know that look. Don't tell me the size of the shop for you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer? Anything else gears you need? What's a deck? What's a program? What's an ESP? If I ask any of those questions, I'm a horrible decker. I'll be able to explain that anyway. What do you have for sale? Anything that we want? I would like the Renraku Craftwork, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get it. I'd also like to get some of these. Get a killer, get a medic, and get erosion as well. Like I said, ESPs are kind of like little drones. They'll be an extra item. Like you'll use them as an item and a little drone will come out and it'll start attacking and kind of be on your side. It's like something like that. A deck is obviously what you use. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here leaning over a workbench jammed with circuit boards, cables and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and invisible as the most infamous deckers are today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help, if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No. Janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and out of systems so cleanly no one ever knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just become a part of me. Is it true you're part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade and he's been smart enough not to tell me, so he sure is as hell not going to tell anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. Well, yep. I'm probably going to end it there. Def Jack the Decker Elf has finally found home in Seattle. Where will our missions take us next? Well, first we've got to get paid for getting those jewels, and then we're off to find out Sam's murder. Again. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm probably gonna... Actually, no, I'll just level up now. Level up quickly while I can. I'm going to level up our decking a little bit. Yeah, we can use a little bit of biotech as well, just so we can do a little bit more healing. But yeah, that is all from us. That's all from me, should I say. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Mr. Tomato, and good night, everybody.